Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another MAMJ Let's Play. Today I'm starting a game called Her Story. Now this is a game unlike anything I've ever played, like on the channel, in my own personal life, ever. It's really interesting. It's got real footage of an actress who's in jail. I don't even know why she's there. I mean, that's part of the reason why we're playing the game. But I know that it's supposed to be a really good mystery game, and it's got a lot of twists and turns and things like that. So if you guys don't want to spoil the experience for yourself, please check it out. It's like $6 on Steam. I think one of my friends got it for $5 on their phone. So, I mean, it's relatively cheap, and it's always cool to support games like this. I'm going to go ahead and start the game here, and we'll see what it has to offer. Oh, God, this looks so old school. Okay, so log off, read me text. Introduction to the Logic Database. Computer technology is the backbone of modern police work. The Logic Database is one of the many continuing efforts to digitize our workflow and preserve evidence in a manner which will allow you to work more efficiently. In the coming years, the computer will continue to be more valuable. Okay, database contains footage transferred from existing homicide and serious crime tape archive at Portsmouth. It has been automatically sorted using our ASR technology. Each statement made by the interview participants is stored separately so that they can be tagged for submission to court. The audio has been digitally stenographed, and content of the testimony is attached to each clip. To retrieve a clip, type in a word, example, robbery, into the search field. Click search, and the database will return all clips with the speaker uses that word. To narrow a search, use multiple words. Okay, so it's like a search engine, pretty much. If you're working from print to transcript, you can be even more precise using inverted commas to search for an exact match against an entire statement. Yes, I was there. To store a clip for later reference, click add to session. Also, if you want to add additional tags for your own research, use tags. Okay, any further assistance, contact your department's information technology representative. Whew, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, really read me. Hey, here's the database. I filed the Freedom of Information form to get you guest access. Everything seems to work. They transferred the videos from the original tapes in 1999, and then the Y2K thing hit and they got mothballed. No one has touched them since. I couldn't find the server with the detective's footage on. Possibly those tapes got damaged when the old archives were flooded in 97, but I figured this would be enough. Take your time, SB. Alrighty then. What's in the rubbish bin? Hack info and mirror game. Okay. One for the mums here. Classic two-player strategy. They put a lot of effort into this. Is that? Oh, that's supposed to be a face. Cracks with class. Okay, I don't know if this is important or not. I don't really feel like playing a game. Let's play the game that we have here. So it looks like they got murder in here. Also, I made it so that you'll be able to see my mouse screen so that you know where I'm clicking and things like that. Just makes it a lot easier. Okay. Hello, lady. So this is for the term murder.
You think it's murder? I mean, clearly it's murder. What can I do to help?
Okay. I don't know if I really want to add anything, but murder. Help? Question mark? Okay, cool. What about this?
Yeah, that's me. But February, I mean, that was months ago. What's that got to do with Simon's murder?
Hold on, she just said it was February, it was months ago, but it just says 1794 right here. So it's been at least he was killed in 93? I don't know how I'm spelling February. It's probably wrong. Okay, so that's 3794.
I didn't murder Simon. You've got it wrong. You've got the wrong person.
Okay. Evading blame. Alright. 3794. This same day.
I'd like to speak to a lawyer now. Please. You have no murder weapon. You have nothing. And all these stories we've been telling each other. Just that. Stories.
Okay. Let's try stories. But you know what? Let me go ahead and search that. Search for stories. This is kind of cool. Okay, so we got a couple here. 27,694.
Okay. Sounds weird. I'm not great at making up stories.
Ah, well, that was helpful. What about this one?
Yes. I read a lot as a child and watched lots of TV. Then the doll's house we had, we still have in the attic. It's kind of a fairy castle. We used to play out there and make up our own stories.
This is interesting. Like, it actually pulls up the words that I'm searching for specifically. Okay, so this is in March of 94. These were in June. Or no, okay, 3/7. So 7 is the month. Got it. Okay, I was reading it wrong. Okay, let's play this.
Fairy tales. Stories about lost princesses, evil witches, magical mirrors and lost children. So you see, even before I knew the truth, I'd found it in those stories.
Okay. This is so weird. Like, it's a game, but I don't know really what I can say about it.
No, it was just me and her.
Her.
Eve was the name they were going to call their first child.
Eve?
They talked about it and were going to try when it came back. Florence's family had a history of firstborn girls, so they were convinced it was going to be a girl. It's hard to know if this is all true. These are stories I remember, that I read when I was a child. Maybe I misread, maybe I misunderstood. Sometimes it's hard to remember what happened last week.
Okay, so she mentioned two names, Eve and Florence. Which I want to keep track of that. Okay, what's this one about?
I'm not sure where the dollhouse came from.
Dollhouse. Ugh.
I don't know if it was given to them or they inherited it. And they wouldn't have had the money to buy it.
Who?
It was so huge. It must have been taken up to the attic in parts and then reassembled up there. It's a beautiful thing. Wallpaper to scale, little furniture, the lights work, mirrors, beds, big duvets and pillows. We spent hours and hours playing in it, invented all these characters and families who lived there. We wrote paperwork for them all, passports, diaries, and gave them all really elaborate stories. Once, a moth got trapped in there. We'd left a light on. It was making the most horrendous noise. We tried to kill it, but it was tough. We ended up crushing it under a copy of the Arabian Nights.
Okay. I'm gonna start writing some notes on the side too for myself. I don't know. There's so many things I feel like searching right now. Let's look for Eve. Eve sounds important. Cause she keeps saying we. Oh. We got a few matches here.
Well, my friend Eve. I mean, she was a friend from when I was a kid. And she was always more popular with the boys, and I used to hate her for it. I mean, really hate her sometimes.
Okay. Hates Eve.
Yes. We'd fight. We fought on the beach once, and I held Eve's head underwater.
Pardon?
There was no one else around. It was at the far end of the beach, and I held her head under, and I kept it out. And for a moment, I just wanted to kill her. and watch her drown. But that was it. It was just a moment. We made up after. It was a love-hate relationship.
Oh yeah, I drown my friends all the time too. Okay.
A police station. Yeah. When I was young, we ran away on my birthday. Bob Dylan was playing in London and we thought we could break into his tour bus and have him take us with him. The taxi driver we paid to drop us off. I mean, we'd saved money, pinched a bit here and there to pay for the fare. He was suspicious because we were so young, so he told the police. So they came and picked us up and took me back to Portsmouth. My mum picked me up from the station. But I blamed everything on my friend Eve. So my parents let me off.
Okay, so she's had more than one run-in with the police before. Bob Dylan concert, I guess? This one looks weird. Hannah.
What are you doing talking about Eve?
Is she Hannah? What is that? What was that? Is this like Morse code? Question mark? Okay, that one sounds important. Okay, so what's this one?
My mother called me Eve.
What? 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 You can't just throw that at me like that. Are you kidding me? Mother called you Eve? Oh my. Okay then. Okay, so 7 entries found. Access limited to the first 5 entries. What order do these go in? 1553. 1552. 1550, 58. Okay, so they are in order. Okay. Hannah.
My name is Hannah. H-A-N-N-A-H.
Got it.
It's palindrome.
Oh, how clever.
It's the same backwards as forwards.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't work from America though. It's not quite symmetrical, but well, I mean, you get the idea. Sorry. Hannah Smith. I live at 31 Gladstone Street.
She seems kind of nervous in this one. Whoa, this looks interesting.
Yes. My name is Hannah Smith. Oh, shit. Sorry.
Lie detector. Which I'm guessing you're supposed to just say yes or no, which is why she messed up on it.
Across the road, where my parents first lived there, was a midwife called Florence. When Hannah was born, I was born at the same time. The midwife was there to help. I'd been throttled by the cord, probably wrapped around my neck by Hannah. The midwife told my mother I was dead. But I wasn't. She wrote all this stuff in a diary. Amazing what people will admit to on paper.
Whoa! What was that? like, first off, that flicker. Second off, she said that Hannah tried to kill her. There's also the midwife thing.
She recognized me from the window. She told me to come inside, and she hid me. They had made the attic into a place where Hannah could play. There was a dollhouse. She hid me up there. No one else ever went into the attic. It was her place.
Is the attic like her brain? Oh God. Okay, Florence. Florence was the midwife.
Florence took me home with her. Mother hadn't been expecting twins and had a healthy baby. I guess she was just happy for Florence to clean up.
Twins?
Take away the evidence that this was anything but a happy occasion.
Twins.
Florence raised me in her home. I never left it. She kept me out of sight. It wasn't odd for people to see a midwife with a baby, carrying in supplies, washing nappies, that sort of thing. I never knew any different. I grew up looking out of my window and seeing her across the road. I thought it was like a reflection in the mirror. She was me.
I'm starting to think there's two girls here. I wish I could type. Okay. No. There's one more here I haven't seen yet.
Florence was a warm, kind person. But she was broken, I guess. When I found her diary, I also found a biscuit tin with other stuff in it. Older papers, letters, that kind of thing. Her story wasn't there.
Her story?
I never really spoke to her about it. I was far too young to really understand, I guess. I just put it together later, once I was older. She had loved children, planned to have a large family, but her husband died in the war. And that was back when you married for life. She never felt like she could marry again. Isn't that strange? She was a widow from her 20s. But, I mean, I guess it was different then. You know, you married for life and she felt she could never marry again. I guess it was harder, a war widow. One of the dead. I don't know, maybe there was more to it than that. I don't really know.
Interesting. Okay, so we've kind of jumped around a little bit, but obviously she's in here for the death of Simon. So I want to look up Simon a little bit. Maybe we can learn more about him.
Simon Smith. He works at Ernst Brothers Glass. They do windows, all kinds of glass. Simon does the more special work. Mirror making, feature windows, artistic things. Really beautiful things.
Okay. I hope this is as interesting to you guys as it is to me, because like I feel like I'm like piecing it together, and I really hope that you guys are joining in on this as well. I don't know what to do. There's 61 entries for Simon. Oh God, or 60 something
Simon
entries.
is 6 foot, darkish blonde hair, average build. He's clean shaven. If his beard grows, it goes ginger, so he shaves it. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with ginger hair. And border photo. They said a spring photo.
This must be the first time she came in.
This was taken last year on holiday in Rome. It's the best one I have.
Okay, so they went on holiday to Rome.
It's the Rockington Arms, the Rock. It's run by a nice couple, Peter and Susan. There's some other regulars there that Simon likes to drink with, and the barmaid they're having sometimes, Helen. Peter said Simon had been in and had a few drinks.
I want to know what his cause of death was.
Yes, there's an Amstrad one. No one uses it for very much. There's a printer so you can write letters on it. Simon sometimes plays games. You know, climb the tower, save the princess, that kind of thing.
Not really getting too much about Simon right now.
Simon isn't the type to run off or do anything crazy. Someone must have done something to him, or there must have been some kind of accident.
Oops, sorry. I dropped my pen.
So what do we do next?
Okay, I'm gonna try cause of death. Nothing. Only 2 for the word death? Okay.
They said it was food poisoning. There was something in the food they ate. My dad liked to pick mushrooms, grow them too. They said it was the mushrooms. It was hard to believe. Death caps. They have a skirt around the cap. My dad taught me that. But, I mean, the police had no reason to think it was suspicious. They lived alone. And no one had any reason to hurt them.
Who is them? That's not Simon.
I was living in the attic.
Indeed you were.
It was a very hard time. I was depressed, was still pretty sick of the STD. And I came down one morning and they were dead. They were in bed and both had been sick. They'd thrown up a lot. And I slept through it. The police said it was the mushrooms they ate.
Okay, so
Dad was a mushroom expert. I mean, he used to take us picking with him and he taught us how to recognise them. And there's no way he would have picked death caps. But the police believe that's what happened. They never even looked in the attic.
weird. Okay, so her parents were killed too? Did she kill her parents? I know they had a midwife, but you can still have the parents and the midwife can take care of the kid, right? Okay, so she said she was sick from the STD.
No. The parents decided there would be a wedding. And after the wedding, Hannah moved in with his parents. There was no way I could follow. So we were separated again. I stayed in the attic. It was hard. It's like I suddenly didn't exist. I would sneak out, but in case anyone recognized me, I started wearing a wig. Hannah and I would meet up in the park. I was trying to get pregnant. But I couldn't. I mean, I couldn't do it with anyone we knew, so it was sex with strangers. Drunk guys I'd met in clubs.
Why would you want to get pregnant that badly?
Parks and alleyways. I was 17. It felt like I was being punished. But it was Hannah who had betrayed us. I had to stop when one of the guys gave me an STD. When we met up, it was disturbing. For the first time, my reflection, she didn't look like me. She was fatter, flushed. If anything, I was getting skinnier. I found it hard to look sometimes. We talked about what to do. Was it time to become our own people? I mean, that seemed like the right thing to do, but neither of us wanted it. We agreed that her and Simon would get their own place as soon as possible, and then I could move in. And that was the plan.
That sounds weird. Okay. It's really weird that I'm seeing like a reflection when I'm doing this thing right now. Okay, so, attic maybe. Okay, a couple new.
Yes. I inherited it from my parents, so it made sense to move back. Me and Simon. Felt like going back to old ways before the pregnancy. Reminded me of being a girl, a dollhouse in the attic, old things. We didn't sleep in my parents' bedroom for a long time. We decorated it as soon as we moved in, but it was another year before we started sleeping there. Could the hairs have come from somewhere else? I mean, could they... We have a lot of dolls in the attic. There's a Rapunzel doll with long blonde hair. Could they have come from there?
Okay, hairs.
It's Rapunzel. The story starts when she's born. Mother Gothel, a witch, takes Rapunzel from her parents and keeps her locked up in this tower. Rapunzel gets pregnant by the prince, and Mother Gothel is furious, so she cuts off her hair and throws it. Actually, her hair's already short here, so that's already happened. So she throws her into the wilderness, and Rapunzel is reunited with the prince, who's blind. But she kills him with her tears, and so it's a happy ending. Is that too much?
That's weird. Achievement unlocked. It's a happy ending. There, I guess. How did I get an achievement for that? She's really into fairy tales. What kind of hairs? Okay, then that was quick. What's this?
Want me to play something? I'm not the world's greatest guitar player. Okay. Probably needs tuning.
What's happening right now?
How about a traditional ballad? Should be right up your street. There were two sisters came walking by the sea. Oh, the wind and the rain. The eldest one pushed the other one in. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. See, they both had a love for the captain's son. Oh, the wind and the rain. But he only cared for the youngest one. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain.
Oh my god.
Envied her sister fair. Oh, the wind and the rain, with a pretty little face and her long blonde hair. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. So she pushed her in and held her down.
That's the beach thing.
Watched her as she slowly drowned. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. Oh, she floated up and she floated down.
Aww.
The wind and the rain floated till a ship came by. All the dreadful wind and rain. Out comes the captain's son. Oh, the wind and the rain. Father dear, here swims and swan. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. And then it gets really weird, so I think that's a good place to stop.
Really? It wasn't weird up until that point? Okay, achievement unlocked, traditional ballad. Okay, I think that's a good place to stop it. So this is her story. This is what it is. I don't know. It's very, very open. I'm curious. I want to see if I can piece it together and find out what's going on. But let me know in the comments what you guys think is going on, as well as any suggestions you have for words that I should be searching for, and I'll do my best to add them in as I continue forward. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys on the next time. AMJ, let's play. Here's folklore. There it is. Surprised how little is written about year walking. Needs more sources of information. Is this like a developer diary or something? Something's weird. Okay, talk to ES. He suggested some field work might be good, but I feel that I might be 30 years too late. But talking to elderly folks, eating cookies and drinking coffee, the knowledge about year walking has been limited to say the least. Barely any one of them knew what it was. If they did, they had heard stories as children but forgotten the details. Thinking ES sent me on a wild goose chase.